I'm Mike Hart. Here's a look at what we're following on this Wednesday. The early numbers are in from yesterday's primary election. We'll be updating you on the provisional ballots and those mailed in on Election Day in the coming weeks. Some of the early numbers that are in the newly drawn 20th Congressional District. Kevin McCarthy collecting more than 57% of the vote. Appears headed for a showdown with Democrat Marissa Wood in November. She took nearly 26% of the votes. Also, the 22nd Congressional District also undergoing a change. Assemblyman Rudy Salas coming in on top with just under half the votes, 47.1%. Congressman David Valadao collecting 25% of the vote. Chris Mathis not far behind him at 19.4%. And don't forget, 23 ABC News at 5 will air this evening, but the news at 6 and 7 will be preempted by Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics and Warriors will have a special edition of 23 ABC News after the game at around 9 o'clock. And of course, we'll be back on the air at 11 p.m. You can watch the NBA Finals right here on Channel 23. Let's take a moment now to get a check at those rising temperatures with Callan.
Good morning. It's hot out there today in those mid-90s, upper 90s tomorrow, and then Friday, Saturday, extra hot, getting into those hundreds, 103. So a hot end to the week and going into the weekend. On Sunday, we see a slight dip into those mid-90s. Monday will be even a little bit more comfortable in those upper 80s, back into those 90s. Going into Tuesday, though, and we're expecting all of next week to be hot as well. As for our mountains, today we're in those lower 80s and 90s, but those temperatures do climb going into the end of the week as well. We'll see those hundreds for Lake Isabella Friday and Saturday, and seeing those 90s for Tehachapi and Fraser Park. The good news is, just like we said for the valley, these temperatures will drop on Sunday going into the new week, getting back into those 80s and even some 70s, upper 70s and 80s though on Tuesday, so those temperatures will slowly start climbing back up midweek.
And that's a look at some of the stories we're following right now. For breaking news, weather, and traffic anytime, anywhere, download our free mobile and tablet apps. Have a great day.